The easiest and most effective way to train your upper body strength is just with a simple push-up. Now, a push-up is simple, but you can make it complex if you want to add strength in the supporting muscles of your upper body. You can crank out some terrible push-ups and call them push-ups, but to really make them perfect and get the most effect out of them, you can focus on all the little areas of a push-up. We're gonna go through that right now. To start, I'm gonna have my hands not underneath my shoulders, but not too far outside of my shoulders. They're gonna be a little bit down, a little bit to the side. At the bottom, ideally, my elbows should be right on top of my palms. That's how I kind of like to set up. If my hands are in too close, notice my elbows are outside of my palms. My hands are too outstretched. My elbows are inside my hands. I'm gonna place those hands right underneath my elbows. Another thing you want to think about is where your hands are at vertically. I don't want my hands too far up here that puts too much pressure on my core and decreases the amount of strength I can press into the ground. I don't want my hands too far back either. I want to make it look like my elbows and my upper arms are an arrow as compared to my upper body. What I mean by that is this would be looking like a T. This makes my body look like an arrow. My elbows are right on top of my palms and my body looks like an arrow. So once we get that good arrow position, we're going to use the same kind of cues as our front plank, where I'm squeezing my quads, squeezing my glutes, and I'm putting pressure into the ground, into the ground with my arms. As I lower myself down, I want to think about my shoulders not just going down, but going down and forward, so that my shoulders don't hike up into my ears too much. What I mean by that is this. I'm going to go down and keep my shoulders pulled down and back. If I just went straight down on top of my hands, my shoulders naturally shrug up to my ears. So think about going down and forward while keeping my shoulder blades pulled away from my ears. Down and forward, push up. Down and forward, push up.